Here are the desks of my little wanderers, my little artist, splattered with paint and glue, not perfect, often messy. And I think that's what I wanted to share for setting up learning provocations and play explorations, is that it doesn't have to be perfect. I love setting up elaborate, beautiful things, but it can also be simple, and it's most important to use what you have. So right here, I didn't have any sand handy, so I used some colored salt with our liquid watercolors. And I always put a tracing tool. Of course, the tactile experience is best, but sometimes children don't want to dive into that, and so it's great to have an option if they don't want to. Would I love a nature stick or some other prop to trace with? Yes. But I reused what we already had. We had some scratch sticks from an art experience, and it'll work perfect for tracing in letters. Would I love to have dug out my Scrabble tiles? Yes, but they weren't accessible today. And so I used the Robin Word cutout letters to stage this. And I have the hopes of one day doing tiny little tree cookies with letters etched in or wood burned in, but I haven't got there yet. And so I'm not going to stop setting up this experience because I haven't reached that goal yet. This Robin Word connects to our spring wanderings adventures right now, and they have been really into noticing the signs of spring and especially the birds. So this is a perfect way to weave in their interest and connect to some of the skills that they're learning. And they're both at different levels. And so there are pencils and there is a chunky little Waldorf crayon to work with, but I'm not really focused on this page. It's really there for the visual of the letter and the connection to the robin. They're going to be more connected to the sensory experience. It's more developmentally appropriate for my preschooler wanderers, but every learner is at different stages. And so this is versatile. And if they want to trace and write, it's available, but there's so many ways to create letters. Salt trays, sand trays, bringing in little nature sticks or materials that you could build with, Play-Doh, clay, anything that works for your learner. And I love using natural materials when possible. We're indoors today and using something a little bit different, but we also make the area beautiful with just a simple, beautiful creation that we created with our wet felted eggs and our mud nest and a little container to keep them safe in, and just stage the idea of exploring nests and birds for spring. What are you exploring for spring?